Have you ever wondered what could make someone vanish without a trace from a room that is impossible to escape? Tonight, we're diving into one of the most chilling maritime mysteries that still haunts investigators today. Picture this: a towering lighthouse standing alone against crashing waves, its beacon the only thing between ships and certain death on jagged rocks below. For decades, these structures have been humanity's guardians against the sea's fury. But what happens when the guardian himself disappears into thin air? Our story begins on a storm-ravaged November night in 1902. Tom Moore had been the lighthouse keeper at Beacon Point for over 15 years. He was methodical, reliable, and had never missed a single night of duty. The townspeople trusted him completely, knowing that as long as Thomas was in that tower, their loved ones at sea would find their way home safely. But on this particular evening, something went terribly wrong. The next morning, a supply boat arrived as scheduled. The lighthouse beam was still rotating perfectly, exactly as it should be. Everything appeared normal from the outside. However, when the delivery crew called out to Tom, only silence answered back. They knocked, they shouted, they even threw pebbles at the lighthouse windows. Nothing growing concerned, they used the spare key hidden beneath the foundation stones. What they discovered inside defied all logic and reason. The lighthouse was completely secure. Every door was locked from the inside. Every window was latched shut, with no signs of forced entry anywhere. Tom's evening meal sat half-eaten on his small wooden table, the food still slightly warm. His logbook lay open, showing his final entry made just 4 hours earlier, noting clear skies and calm seas. His personal belongings remained untouched. His coat hung on its usual hook. His boots sat neatly by the door. Even his pipe rested in the ashtray, tobacco still smoldering faintly. It was as if he had simply evaporated mid-bite, mid-thought, mid-breath. The investigation that followed uncovered even stranger details. The lighthouse mechanism showed no signs of tampering, yet it would have been impossible to maintain the beacon's rotation without constant human oversight. Neighbors reported seeing the light functioning normally throughout the entire night, suggesting Thomas had been present until dawn. Searchers combed every inch of the surrounding coastline. They dragged the waters, explored hidden caves, and questioned every person within 50 miles. Not a single trace of Tom Moore was ever found. No footprints led away from the lighthouse. No boat had been seen approaching or departing. No witness could explain what had happened. Some theories emerged over the years. Perhaps Tom had suffered a medical emergency and somehow fallen into the sea, though this failed to explain how he could have left a locked building. Others suggested he had staged his own disappearance, but his character made this seem impossible. A few whispered about supernatural forces, claiming the lighthouse was cursed. The mystery deepened when investigators discovered that Tom wasn't the first keeper to vanish from this particular lighthouse. Records revealed 2 previous disappearances under similarly impossible circumstances, dating back 40 years. Today, Beacon Point Lighthouse stands automated and empty, its beams still guiding ships safely to shore, but locals refuse to approach it after dark, and maritime historians continue debating what really happened to Tom Moore during his final impossible night.